I believe that everybody knows the story of the Titanic, but not too many people actually know the entire story, if that makes any sense at all. This YouTube series will be dedicated to telling the story of the Titanic and the story of the few days after the ship had sank. The story of the Titanic begins in 1909, where at Harland and Wolff shipyard in Belfast, Ireland, the Titanic's keel was laid. There, for 3 years, the ship would be constructed, and it would turn into the most beautiful ship in the world. After the Titanic was launched, the fitting out process began. The fitting out process is basically taking the empty hull of the ship and turning it into the working Titanic. The work was going very well, till, unfortunately, something happened with Titanic's sister ship, the Olympic. The Olympic dragged a Royal Navy ship called the HMS Hawk in, and because of its very powerful propellers, the Hawk was pulled into the side of the Olympic, crashed into it, and damaged 2 watertight compartments. Now, fortunately, Olympic is able to stay afloat with 2 compartments out of its 16 flooded. So, they took Olympic back to Southampton, where the Titanic was being built. They pulled people off of working the Titanic, and they made sure that they went over and started working on the Olympic. It took 6 weeks to repair her hull. After the RMS Olympic was repaired due to her collision with the HMS Hawk, work on the Titanic began underway again. It didn't take very much time until Titanic was a functioning ship. Some of the pictures we're seeing are of Titanic. The Titanic was ready within, I believe, 2 weeks of her launch date. And soon, she would be ready to commence her sea trials. The sea trials are when they take the ship out into the water, do some tests, like, for example, how fast the ship can turn, or how fast Titanic could stop in time. And she succeeded. The sea trials were a massive success, and Titanic got her certification, and she was ready to take on the world. That is it for part 1 of this series. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. It's going to be very fun to tell the story of the Titanic and everything. I should also mention the sea trials took place on April 12th. Or not 12th. No, that wouldn't work. The sea trials actually took place on April 2nd. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about that, other than that I hope you guys enjoy this series. Yeah, thank you for watching, like and subscribe. See you next time.